All right, I didn't really see good video on comparing the difference between the 7X, Phoenix 7X, and Phoenix regular 6 and 7 sizes. So my wrist is, I don't have giant wrists that are about 6.5-inch circumference. And when I was considering ordering the 7X, or this is actually a Tactix I ended up with, which is the same size as the 7X. I was worried that the watch face, 51 millimeters, was going to be too big for my wrist. So I had this Garmin 6. It has an issue. Garmin told me to return it to Costco. I bought this from Costco, and I was decently happy with it. I think that I got used to the fact that it does not have a touch screen, and the Tactix and 7X do have a touch screen, so that was a big difference. Makes it a lot easier to use, the map and everything. I was worried that this is just going to be too big. Now, what I could tell you is that having a 6.5-inch wrist, this fills up pretty much. It sits, the entire frame of the watch sits well on my wrist face. So if it was hanging over, that would be a problem. Now this is a more sleek fit. I didn't really like this band that Costco sells with their Garmin. It's a good price for this Garmin 6. It's like $580. The 7X and the Tactix are much more expensive. Now what ended up happening was I ordered a Phoenix 7 from REI, and they screwed up the order. So I ended up getting the Tactix at a discount. The Tactix is pretty cool. I really like this nylon band. It's very comfortable. It was a little bit stiff out of the packaging, but you get this nylon band with the Tactix, and then you also get a black Garmin band. So far I've been very happy with this. I don't notice the weight. I think it's like 89 grams. The battery life, I have this at 100% brightness, and I use gesture a lot, so I'm getting 17 days without solar. You can see on the Garmin 6 it says with no solar. Garmin 7X and Tactix have a bigger battery, but it also has a bigger screen, and then to get the brightness, it sort of gives you a little bit lower battery life. But so the main issue that I had is my wrist too small for one of the bigger watches that Garmin sells? And the answer to that I found is no. I've slept with this on for a few nights, and I haven't really noticed much. Some people complain about snagging. Some people complain that it was just a little bit too big and hard to get used to. I've jogged with it a few times, maybe 5 miles, and I don't notice any problems. If I was coming from something smaller than a 6, then yeah, it might be noticeable, but I think after about a day you get used to it, and it's pretty nice. Pretty happy with my decision to purchase this Tactix. And while the Garmin is good, the Garmin 6 is good, it has this weird rattle that I notice while I'm running. So I talked to Garmin, they said to take it back. So yeah, don't be afraid if you've got at least 3 inches. You can get away with one of the bigger watch faces. Thank you, everybody. Please do subscribe. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We appreciate the support.